back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some Final Fantasy X. Now, I heard that this game was pretty bad in its voice acting, but either way, I'm still going to play it. I'm going to start with 10. Yes, I know that I haven't finished up Final Fantasy VII's remake, but I'm trying to take breaks for that. And also I heard that the dialogue in this game was pretty, horribly delivered. I'm not sure, I never played the game, I just now got it today. I don't know if it's really as bad as people say. So I'm gonna play it on a series and get to as far as I can stand. Now I'm pretty sure this is the remaster, so let's just hope that they updated the dialogue. Honestly hope they did. Oh god. A lot of weird looking characters already. And frankly kinda, skimpy looking outfits. But then again, this is a game from Japan, so what should I expect? What should I expect? It's a Japanese game, so there's nothing really I could expect in terms of clothing. There, for the most part. So yeah, there's no room for me to talk about, what the characters wear. Particularly. But you know what? Come to think of it, Epstein Island allegations are thrown out like they're candy or a used car salesman. Like, you get an allegation for Epstein's Island, you get an allegation for Epstein's Island, and you're special, you get a double allegation of Epstein's Island. That's literally how people are throwing them around anymore. They just give them to whatever popular figure that they don't like. That's literally how most of them can be described. And the thing is, most of them cannot be proved. Literally, next to none of them can be proved. That's literally how you can describe most of the Epstein Island allegations. It's just either stuff that could easily have been falsified. Like flight logs, those are unreliable because, it could have just... Because, they have to record everywhere that planes go. They literally have to record everything on paper. Even if you didn't specifically go to that place. It's just thrown around like it's candy. That's literally all they're doing with Epstein's Island allegations. That's honestly how I can describe it. That's the best way I can describe it. Most of it can't even be proved. It can't even be proven that those allegations are true or not. Because, there's literally no evidence of such to prove that anyone that they're alleging was there is guilty. It's just word of mouth and documents that could have easily been falsified or could have been taken completely out of context. That's all I really have to say about that. Now the stuff with Diddy parties, on the other hand, that's a completely different story. Because at least there would likely be video evidence of that stuff, which is less likely to be falsified. Because you can't really Photoshop that. You need a video editing software, which is harder to come by for a reliable source on video editing software. So the Diddy tapes would obviously be more reliable than the Epstein files. And that's my main issue with allegations being thrown around anymore, is that they're too inconsistent. They're just word of mouth, or the evidence that they provide could easily be falsified. That is literally all I really have to say about most allegations anymore.
Listen
that you
to my
can't,
story.
Like, it's harder to believe them anymore.
This
For that reason
may
alone.
be our last chance.
Honestly, judging by the... I'm gonna let it play a little bit, because I was talking over that dialogue. I'm not even gonna give my word on it, on the dialogue, because I kind of just spoken over it. So it's gonna be harder to tell if it's actually good or not. Or if it's lived up to the hype that people really have said. Okay, it doesn't look like there's gonna be any dialogue right here, but yeah, I just don't know. Who the heck is that? I genuinely know next to nothing about this game. Genuinely, I don't. Like, isn't that main girl in this that was shown in the poster, isn't she supposed to be like some kind of goddess or something? I'm not sure. I don't know too much about this game. Like, I know some character in this game is supposed to be some kind of goddess or something, or a god or goddess or something. I'm not sure. Okay, there's no verbal dialogue here. So... okay. Let's try and find somewhere I can go that isn't gonna get me stuck. It won't let me go anywhere else. Where am I supposed to go here?
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Oh god, I can already tell that this is gonna be very bad. You know what, I'm just gonna keep it as the base name.
Nothing to worry about.
So, Titus,
if I
that's
score
his
a
name.
goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
Ace block in the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Jesus, what is this dialogue? I mean, come on, couldn't they hire any better of voice actors for literal a multi-million-dollar company at this time?
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Please?
Alrighty.
Wait, that's how Titus, he sounds
Take
like
it easy.
Ratchet. He sounds like Ratchet and from the Ratchet and Clank series. So at this time, he should have been very experienced in voice acting if that's the case. Why does he sound so bad here if that's the case?
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ,
I
his
gotta be
dialogue is so bad.
Then teach
I
us
just
how
hope the
to-
combat
Maybe
is
tonight,
is carrying the game.
You can't tonight.
I mean, tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Oh god, this dialogue. What is that pose supposed to be? Is that some kind of prayer symbol or what? Or something? I can't tell. I don't know nothing about this game specifically. I never played it before, so I honestly do not know. I just hope the combat carries. Genuinely I do, because this dialogue sure isn't. Like, the voice acting sure isn't. The dialogue, that's perfectly fine. It's the voice acting that's the problem.
Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how
Wait,
sad
what?
he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night.
What? Why did it cut off there?
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late.
I'm gonna turn off my mic real quick.
Hey, let go of me.
I'm back. So, yeah, this game is pretty weird so far. I don't even know what's going on or what's happening or who any of these people are or anything. But I'm assuming that Titus is some kind of sports player. I'm assuming so anyways. Yeah, honestly, I don't really care for this game so far. I guess I'm gonna have to play the game to understand what's going on. I guess. What's with this random music? If you can call it that. All I hear is just growling. That's literally all this is. It's just music that's growling. What even is this sport? And how are they breathing? They are obviously submerged in water, so how are they breathing? Are they just constantly pumping air magic or something? Like wind magic or something into their lungs? Like, how are they breathing? Genuinely. Jesus Christ, what even is this plot? It literally tells me nothing. I know this is the beginning of the game, but come on, give me more subtext. If you want me to understand and root for these characters. Instead of just sending me in the middle of everything. Yeah, if that doesn't confirm that's Ratchet's voice actor, then what does? I mean, come on, Ratchet should clearly, his voice actor should clearly have years worth of experience by now. Why does his voice acting in this game sound so trash? Like, genuinely. It just doesn't make sense or add up.
What are you doing here?
Aren?
What are you talking about?
Is that its manager or something? Genuinely, I have no clue what's going on whatsoever. I mean, come on, give me more context clues. Instead of just being a random attack.
Huh?
You know, like, it just sent me in the middle of everything. That's not a good way to start out a game. You gotta give more context and reason to root for the characters before sending them into everything. You know? Like, that's not really good storytelling, it's just sending the characters into the middle of everything. Now, I would understand if it actually was like a sequel that you to where like you already experienced everything
not
with the
this way.
characters, but not if it's like more of an anthology type series like Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy is. Like you can't really do that. Send us in with no clues on what's going on. Send us into a weird battle for that you have no clue what it is or whatever. You can't just really do that. That's not good storytelling. Knack 2, that's a good example of doing that right, because at least you had an entire game beforehand learning everything that you needed to know about the characters. And you know, like you know why they're doing what they're doing in the opening of the game. They sent you in the middle of everything while you already had an entire game to build up how you felt about each character. This game, it's from an anthology series, and it's the first entry in said series. So you have no clue what's happening, what's going on, nothing.
A gift from Jet.
My old man?
He is, for a sports player, he is sure bad with his arms. He is really bad with his arms. For someone who plays sports.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna attack this monster. Genuinely, what is with this gameplay? I thought it would be more free roam. You know, like Final Fantasy 12.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and
Yeah,
run.
I know it's weird. There's 16 games now, mind you. I genuinely don't know how targeting works in this game. Like, genuinely, I do not know how it works. Because it is so confusing on targeting. And there's no need for it to be, you know, this confusing. Like, why make targeting so weird? There's no need to make it so weird like they're doing right now. Wait. Okay, I got 10 potions and 3 Phoenix down. So, I guess that was all the enemies I needed to defeat right there. I am honestly so glad that they improved later on in this series. I am genuinely really happy about that. Like, I'm genuinely glad that this is one of the only games where it's, you know, this weird, this out of hand, you know, everything like that. Like,
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Like, you can't just really do this much, and you know, wait. Okay, I guess that's what I need to do. Why is this so weird? Like, I literally did that combo right. I should have gotten it, you know, completely full. Okay, let's target enemy A. Okay, I'm gonna use an item on Auron, or however you say his name. Okay. Wait, I need to heal on Titus. So, yeah. Okay, let's heal on Titus again. And let's heal on Auron. Or however you say his name. Okay, I'm gonna attack this guy. Let's just finish up this battle by now. It's getting kind of boring just sitting here healing. Let's just continue the battle as much as possible. Wait, is that the end of the battle or something? Nope, I guess not. Wait. Okay, I gotta attack, so let's just deal as much damage as possible. Is Demi the only attack it has? Like, genuinely? Is that literally the only attack it has? I guess so. Probably because it looks like it's stuck in the ground. You know, like it looks like it can't really do much else. I'm gonna use it on Auron since he's obviously the highest level here. I'm gonna focus on attacking with Titus and then healing with Auron. Well, I guess that was pointless anyway since this is the end of the fight. Well, I guess I gotta continue. Wait, can I save? Can I save anywhere I want? I guess not. Wait. I guess I can save at those. I'm gonna end today's video here. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.